Monster Hunter.
Yay.
It's a panda and
Baki. What's up?
I
never know how to start these.
I don't either.
Pretty much, you keep going until you find a thing that just clicks.
Yeah.
That's how Markiplier and Jacksepticeye do it. They just, were simply bullshit initially until eventually something was like, hey, this is not bad, I can get this into a routine. Or semi-routine, but
yeah.
really stick to our guns.
Yeah.
Plus, we don't do warm-up exercises either. Half an hour of saying rubber baby over and over again. Don't ululate, well, in the middle of a freaking stream. What are you, 12?
Blue.
Jeez.
And for any viewers that are watching, I don't have PlayStation Plus, so this is a private session.
Yeah, because someone's bored, but hey, I know that life. Except I actually have Plus, so...
You don't need to rub it in. We're a minute in, you're already doing that. Hey, here, use my phone, check the audio real quick.
Alright.
I know, I gotta go hunt an Andronath. Oh yeah.
Or, if you wanted to, you could just go on an expedition for the entire video and just be like, yeah, I'm doing this now. Why not?
Let's go.
Good idea? No. But, who cares?
Yeah. Just made it to high rank, by the way, if anyone's wondering.
You're higher rank than I am. I'm still ranking 9 or 10.
Yeah.
So, mostly because I've been doing other things.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I usually play this game for fun, not so much for, like, whatever comedic value. I just felt like watching this after watching somebody else play and doing some weird shit with the dual blades.
yeah.
So, I'm gonna make some dual blades.
And then you're gonna fail horribly if you don't know how to use them.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to use them effectively either. So...
Okay, so I can't make those weird ones that have dragon damage.
Even better if they have Elder Seal.
I know, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be that guy. Buy some.
Dear God. This man's buying weapons.
Hey, it's a lot cheaper than wasting materials.
Or, you could just have one of each of the base ones and then you upgrade them as you go.
I do.
Yeah, but still...
See, let's go bone hatchet. First things first. Check the trees, see what I like. Ugh. It requires Andronath items for fire damage. I can make a Gyratodos.
If you find poisonous ones, then those are a good one to go with.
Oh yeah, because poison is so strong in this one.
It's not so much that it's strong, it's just procs quick.
Yeah.
And easily.
Lightning's actually pretty nice because it does decent damage against most of the things I've seen so far. However, it's a pain in the ass to proc, so stunning anything is just a pain in the ass.
Stunning with lightning is only something that monsters can do to you.
You can stun with electricity.
You have to use paralysis damage specifically in order to stun them.
Which I think that's all the electrical ones anyway.
There is thunder, which is the normal lightning, and then there's paralysis, which just stuns the monster.
Huh.
It's been like that for like every game as far as I know.
Ooh, this has gem slots.
And do you have any gems?
I have one. It's attack.
Good.
It's an attack gem.
Okay, but my biggest question is.
Okay, black steel
You need
turns
more
into...
damage. What you really need is more sharpness, because you have to sharpen those things like every 5
Yeah.
seconds.
So far, the only weapon I've seen thus far that has decent sharpness is the Oro Dragon ones, which I am fine with fighting. I like fighting him. I was expecting him to be one of those monsters that's going to be a pain in the ass because Tobi Kadachi is hard to hit, although I like fighting the Tobi Kadachi as well. Oro Dragon does bleed, and I was having Sergio's flashbacks.
I think it's pronounced Otagon. Oh,
Trains.
Otagon.
Yeah, so we're gonna level up lightning.
It's hard to read when the screen is smaller when we're streaming.
Yeah. Make these stronger. Yes, I'm gonna equip those.
You're gonna die a lot.
Yeah.
As will I.
And then we go to here, which I need. Electrosacks.
This is the one game where you never have a surplus of any kind of sack.
I know.
Unless you religiously hunt Pukapuke. In which case I have like 9 poison sacks that I don't really need for anything.
Let's see, what are the for the metal ones? Upgrades to ice.
Ice is good because of stamina damage.
Yeah.
So it'll tire him out quicker. Also, I
Huh,
recently
so that's what
cracked
Bezelgeuse'
Afterthoughts.
item
They're not
comes
bad
from.
in the world.
Slicers to... Well, I found where the poison stuff comes in.
Where?
Poison is here. So I'm gonna move over to this one, see how far I can upgrade these. Hopefully we can make it to poison 1. But another reason why I prefer buying the base weapons when I need to build something is because it wastes less iron. Because I don't want to end up having to do a low rank mission and having to grind those items.
Yeah, I don't even do low rank missions to grind things. I just pick up everything I can.
Yeah.
And I tend to do expeditions for like an entire day straight. So
Yeah.
I have a lot of things picked up anyways. So I don't
And, okay.
unless it's monster parts.
Alright, let's see. Who does more? They do about the same, but these ones do have green sharpness.
So ones that start with bone usually have higher damage and lower sharpness. That's what I've noticed.
Yeah.
And if you're using a hunting horn, sharpness doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because if you have immunity to reflection, then... Whew.
Hey, can I upgrade this yet? Shit. And for any viewer, don't bash on me for liking the glaives. I like throwing bugs at shit. Let's turn this off.
Complete Monster Hunter games that I played. This is the one where I don't use the glaive.
Yeah.
I played World Generations and 4 Ultimate. And the other 2 I used the glaive almost religiously. Paralysis is very good if you have a multi-hitting weapon, because then it procs easier.
Yeah.
So, you know, dragon.
Oh, that looks cool, actually. Can't see it on my character, though. That is a huge chunk of yellow, though.
Yeah. I have a few of my pieces of my bone set maxed already.
Hmm.
Pretty much the only armor that I really use is the full bone set because it's set up for horn players. It's amazing. Double healing effect in twice as long duration of all songs. Hell yeah. Not to mention that it's easier to stun monsters and I do more damage. Yeah. But then I've been using the bow a lot lately, so I mean, you know, me. Can you smell the shrooms? He's got a jiggly nose.
Does.
But it's no Wiggler helm.
I need to do the quest to get the Wiggler helm. I hope it's still active though. Let's give.
Chances are they won't take away those kinds of quests.
Yeah.
Like, the only sorts of quests that they do take away are bounties, because those are limited and they come... I think they come in rotations.
They do.
Yeah. So, I mean, you just have to wait a little while, because they change about every week.
Hmm.
So, where you gotta go?
Stop reminding me that I don't have PlayStation Plus.
Get PlayStation Plus then. It will stop reminding you if you have it.
I don't have any money. Oh hey, you know what would be a really weird game to play?
What?
Some weird cross mix of Dark Souls, or any Souls game really, Monster Hunter and Warframe.
Neo. Or Sekiro.
I want to play Sekiro.
Sekiro does look pretty cool.
Yeah. I can't wait for Devil May Cry 5 and Spyro specifically. I want to get those. Hey, I have the Crash Insane trilogy and I don't play those that often, not because I suck at them, but more so because it's just not my kind of game.
The dual blades are close-range weapons made for hitting prey with a flurry of attacks. Demon mode is super strong, but it needs some stamina.
I'm upset that it doesn't have a tutorial for like sliding attacks and whatnot. Like, you know, if you slide with this weapon and do this thing with this thing. That would be nice. The funny thing about dual blades is when you actually see your character moving, you look like an idiot. They do fuck all damage if they do it in high bursts. So yeah, if you hit a monster with that, then you'll Levi buzzsaw down their back.
Oh, so this is Attack on Titan now.
Basically. Except, you know, you're not a pretty boy killing giants. You're a girl.
Yeah. For anyone watching, not to be rude or anything, but I don't like Attack on Titan. It's a very boring series.
It's not really so much that it's boring, it's just fairly predictable.
Yeah.
Use loadouts, come on!
Okay.
Loadouts make things so much quicker and easier. Start with the basic loadout, which has your bare minimums, and then you can make special loadouts based on what weapons you're using. So like with dual blades, you add in more dash juice or things like that. You know, things that allow you to keep stamina for
longer. I can't remember where the loadout button is. Oh.
It's options.
Hunter.
You add in a lot of unnecessary items.
Yeah, I don't know.
I go with my basics, where I do my potions, my rations, and well done steaks, and then antidotes. And that's all I ever have in my loadout. I don't like using dual blades because they're very needy on item consumption. Because you have to use so much dash juice.
Should be able to make it though.
You get dash extract from killing certain monsters.
Which ones?
I don't remember exactly. That's why you pick up tracks and kill monsters as frequently as you can. Because then it upgrades the things and it can tell you what they drop and how rare. And what parts breaks can give you what items. Hooray! I don't like that little part down there. I get so lost. I never know what's where.
Let's see, who looks like fun to fight? Yeah.
Toby Kadachi. A fast foily motherfucker versus a bigger, faster, more foily motherfucker. Ah, he's actually pretty close.
Okay, break my neck, why don't ya?
Ouch. I like how you don't have to do that animation every time you go through there.
Yeah.
The first time it's just, you know, a plain walkway.
Yeah. It's cooler when the monsters get a hold of it. Oh, track. Where that? Where they go? Yeah. Oh, what's got them spooked? Oh, hi.
Auger flies are the cooler version of omen flies. They show up in the rain, and they're blue. That's a lot of difference.
I see you.
At least you can move while you're staggered down.
Whoa, shit!
Ow. You just got sent over bitch slapped.
Okay, what? How?
You seem to forget that he does a lot of damage, and you kind of have crap armor.
Well,
You haven't really upgraded pieces aside from your head, as far as I know.
this stuff should be upgraded fairly far, though.
What level do you have?
I have no clue.
Because your helmet's definitely going to be the highest one.
All right.
Also, those are fairly recent armor pieces that you've gotten. That's one of the reasons I stick with just the bone set, is because that I already have it upgraded a lot, and it fits well with the weapons that I use more.
Yeah, because I tend to go mix sets really early on.
That's not a good idea.
But in the older ones, you can't really do that, so I just waited until I had a large number of armor sets, and then I checked which ones had the numbers I wanted.
Starting off, it's a better idea to get armor that's based off the weapon you're painting, which is why I do full bone set, because that's
hunting horn.
Yeah.
However, because I'm going for insect glaive, charge blade and longsword mostly, I have stuff to make those better. Granted, I don't have any chargers yet, but I have speed sharpening and whatnot. Because sharpening in this game is a little annoying.
So I use ranged weapons, or use the horn, because then you don't have to sharpen, like, ever.
But I can never seem to hit my target with it.
Because you're just bad. You're not very good at using some of the weapons.
Yeah.
I don't even really try that much with the bow. I just make contact, and that's it.
Well, I've never really used the bow except for when fighting one monster, and that was back when swimming was a thing.
Use the bow now. I'm telling you. Use it now. You will not regret it. That, and I'll also have a good bow to use. Hunter's bow is the one that upgrades to poison.
I'm gonna get the iron one too, just in case.
You start off with an iron one.
I don't have that anymore.
You sold it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Why do you sell weapons? Always keep the weapons. Upgrade them to something better.
I sold everything that I didn't think I was going to use.
You're going to use it eventually. Don't sell your weapons. It's the same shit as me with Dark Souls. Don't sell your weapons.
I sell duplicates.
Yes, only duplicates. Keep at least one. Always.
Alright.
Same thing goes for armor. In case you ever want to switch things up. Plus, if you keep it organized, then it won't be that annoying.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna go for the ice bow.
Okay.
And then for this one, yeah, obviously poison.
It doesn't do poison damage, but it has poison up. So it's easier to poison, and I believe poison does more damage.
Alright, which bow is that? Puke Puke?
Yeah. No bows have innate poison.
Yeah, it's their vials that you put on them.
They can have innate paralysis, but not poison, which is I find annoying.
Puke! And I don't have a poison sack!
How do you know?
I don't know!
Didn't you hunt like 12 Puges in a row?
Yes, I did!
I did that too, and I have like 9.
Remember, I get fucked in the ass by drop chance.
If you break their parts, you get more gear.
I know!
That's one of the reasons why I use hammer and bow, because they're very good at breaking all of the parts. Bow, less so, unless I'm fighting a monster with a shitty bow, in which case I get to hit each part a lot of times, so I'm more likely to break it. Because with a stronger bow, I might accidentally kill the monster.
I'm gonna equip you. I don't have another Lagina Claw.
That monster's not hard. It's just annoying when they freeze you.
Yeah, when I first got to him, my armor was just complete crap, and I had really bad ice.
Easy to fight.
Yeah.
Also, you can see focuses your palico. Also, have you been using the different tools for your palico?
Yeah, why?
Make sure you max all of them.
So that's like all the little icons they have, or...
So, when you look at your palico's gear, you can switch their tool. There's the healing one, which is pretty good. There's one that sets down traps, both flashfly cages, and once it's set up, they'll also be able to put out
tool.
stun traps, or thunderbug cages.
High rank.
And then there's a drum that gives you boosts and whatnot. You get them from the Grimawkins. It's not in the forge.
Okay. How do I check it, though?
Go to a box and check your equipment.
I don't think I have very much leveled up. I know for sure that my
Pretty sure
palico...
you've only been using one.
Yeah. He has the healing stuff, and then he can trail rider, which is right on the...
So you have not changed his tool at all.
Okay.
Gotten others, I would believe.
Change equipment.
Oh, you have to do it in your house then. Also, the rope lifts have no loading screens.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Hmm.
You're just the bitch. You literally have nothing to worry about with the loading screen. It takes 1 second to go to and from 2 locations with the rope lift.
Okay.
Because it doesn't load up a new area.
Oh, hello.
What?
There was a question mark over you. What do you want to talk about? What do you want me to do?
It's an exclamation point, not a question mark,
Sure.
but okay. Private quarters is better. Birds. Yeah,
Oh.
that one. I like that one. You can have more pets out. I have a wiggler.
There's a fish tank!
Yeah. It's also a window. I don't like that. Yeah, I have a wiggler in my pots. Those things are weird looking. It'll hide if you come too close though. But I like having it there. I have spiders in my tree. Because I'm that guy.
Oh, this is Warframe all over again. Hey! Candace, stop. Never. Candace, the mic can hear you. Can you stop, please? I can't breathe.
Pet me, please. My head hurts. Just pet me.
Get.
Be good.
Nah,
Don't kill
no.
anybody. Unless it's him.
What about me?
Have Ray murder you.
So, yeah, I've only used the healing one.
Flashlight Cage is mad at first, but if you go into an expedition, then it'll level up really quick. Then
do you wanna go
that
with me?
one gives you all sorts of buffs,
Yeah.
like defense up and attack up,
Go with mommy.
recovery boosts, and all that.
Ray, I'm still in the child.
Hmm. Which do you use?
Currently, I'm trying to upgrade proficiency with all of them. I'm currently on the trapper one, the flashlight gauge. I have 4 of them, I believe.
Well, let me give him a horn to work with, because buffs don't really use flash flies enough to care about that, so...
They're good when you're fighting stronger monsters that you're new to, or if you're using a weapon that doesn't stun often. Since I've been using the bow, I use that to set up so I can stun.
Hmm.
Because then I just rain death from above, and then I'm good. Plus, when that one's upgraded, they'll also drop shock traps every once in a while. Fairly frequently, actually. When I was fighting Legiana, it did it like twice before it ran away. So that's pretty good.
Shut up, handler. It's a shame I can't actually shut her up.
You're just like how people are with Ortis. With the handler. Shut up, handler. Shut up, Ortis.
Well, Ortis is actually fun to listen to sometimes.
Ortis is quirky.
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe it.
Let's go to Coral Highlands. Low rank. Because I actually need Coral Crystal but pretty badly too.
It's not that you need it, it's just that you want it.
Yeah.
Things that you want.
That's actually one of the harder materials to find. Because it's only, you can only get it from very specific mine points in the Coral Highlands.
That's like a lot of materials in this game. Not the hardest materials to find, it's just finding the specific points is annoying.
Yeah. And in those specific
It's
points...
weird shell things, if I remember correctly.
No, it's from standard mining points.
Oh, okay.
It's just, sometimes the actual, like, mining points don't always give you what you want. And the drop chance, or the generator for the, gather points doesn't always put enough
They
mining
respawn
points.
about every 5 minutes.
Yeah. So you constantly have to just run around and mine the shit out of everything.
Not
Which I'm
bad.
fine with, because
Just
in
like 2
full
minutes
ultimate...
with a lot of them. You know, like 3 mining points or more, and run back and forth between the 2, and you'll net pretty good profit.
Marvelous.
Oh yeah, the other one that I have is a shield. They draw the monster's attention.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's Wildspire Wastes, I believe. I think. Or
Get some bright
no,
moss.
No, it's not that. I think it might be from the Rotting Veil. Maybe.
Because I haven't found the, lians or whatnot.
Lineans.
Yeah. Let's see,
It's weird how they're not hiding when you're that close. How did you miss?
Bitch!
That's the problem with over-the-shoulder aiming. Is that at close range, it's off.
Oh yeah, I've never actually used this, so...
Weapon you can charge.
Bow's easy.
Focus on your distance while
It's very
using
simple.
arrows.
Alright.
So yeah, if you fire rapid fire, it's 1 arrow, 2 arrow, 3 arrow, 1 arrow, 2 arrow, 3 arrow. That's the way it goes if you just rapid fire. And then if you charge it up, it goes up to 3 arrows, and then you're just holding it.
Alright.
Yeah. And then if you hit circle, it's 3, 5, and then rain. And then 5 rain, 5 rain. And then Dragon Piercer is your main source of damage. What I do is I charge up a shot while aiming, dodge to the side, which charges up the bow to the next level immediately, and then I fire a shot with that and hit circle a lot. So that way it can rain a lot of hell drops on top of them. Don't hold it that long. You need to be firing more often. You're not being aggressive. The bow, you gotta be super aggressive. What you just did there with that special dodge is you charged up to the next level. So it's an evasive technique. And if you dodge and you hit triangle, you'll actually do a mounting attack that does a lot of damage and part damage. I use that to sever tails. So make sure you try it out next time he's on the ground.
Ah. I was not locked on. Shit.
Doing a lot of unnecessary dodging. You should not be running like that at any point. You should be always drawing your bow. And then when your stamina is low, what you do is you dodge to the side, fire a shot, and Dragon Pierce. The thing with the dodge is that you have to be holding the shoot button to actually...
that was a fail.
Yeah,
I didn't want to hit that.
That was bad. Your positioning was meh as well. The best time to Dragon Pierce is whenever they either hip check or tail swipe, because that locks them in an animation, so you're usually safe to fire it off. That's a good time. Because that's a very long animation that the Legiana has. Careful. You keep losing your charge shot because you're not holding this button. Always be aiming with the bow. At no point should you stop aiming unless you actually have to book it out of the way. Dodge. It's a good idea to stay at mid-range with the monster. Close range coating is decent because it gives you about 1 more point of damage per shot, but you lose significant range on it. So I actually don't use close range coating. I just go no coatings.
I didn't realize I had that active.
Hit triangle while your bow is out to deactivate it.
Alright. I'm gonna stock up on coatings real quick.
You don't even need them.
Just in case. I'm actually gonna unequip the... that.
What? You don't need to aim. Just hit triangle. What are you gonna unequip?
Is my,
You can't unequip close range. Close range is innate for all bows. This is why you use loadouts.
well, I don't have any loadouts set up, so...
That's exactly why you use them.
Yeah, so...
That's it. That's all of your coatings.
Oh.
Because you don't loot the box. I mean, that's the only one that they give you 90% of the time. But,
Here, have a sausage. There, we gotta go.
Alright, so then you're gonna screw around with the bow for a bit, and then at some point I'm gonna pick it up and be like, this is how you bow main.
Hmm.
And then you're gonna be like, oh. Okay.
By the reason why the little wigglers didn't hide immediately was because
We're sprinting.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. You can fire a shot with the bow while falling too, which is pretty neat. It doesn't do anything special. It's the same as normal ground arrows. There you go. Now you're doing it. Dragon Pierce. It's a little too late. He's gonna turn around and hit you. Ah, you're just out of range. You lucked out. But yeah, with the bow, you have to be very quick on your feet. Ready to react to everything. So yeah, when a monster goes for a charge and misses, you dodge out of the way, turn around, and Dragon Pierce. Because usually, by the time they turn around, you're shooting them in the face. I basically never charge my shots. If a monster is ever idling like that, I spam the hell out of circles so that I can set them up for 2 Dragon Pierces in a row.
Ah, damn it.
Another good idea is to wait a second before...
Oh, hi.
That's good, because now he's gonna get stunned. Now he's down, Dragon Pierce. And if you're lucky, you'll hit both monsters. With Dragon Pierce, the further the arrow travels through their body, the more damage it does. So if you line up from their head to their tail, or tail to head, then you'll do a lot of damage. Except for some monsters where their wingspan is actually larger. With him, wingspan only really works if you're elevated.
Fuck.
However, if you manage to hit him in the wings with a Dragon Piercer, you can knock him down,
Haha.
but it's a lot harder. Nice.
I missed. Ah! Crap.
You should try hitting triangle after doing your dodge. And try your jump attack. Pretty neat. If you manage to hit it, you can get him out. So, and it's a lot of damage. Flying monsters, it's really hard to land, but once a monster is grounded, it's easy enough. Oh, hi there. You missed. That's a lot of damage. 32 part damage straight to his face. For a bow, that's pretty damn good.
Back off.
He jumped out of the way like, bitch, you thought.
This is more like, oh shit.
Nice. That's another Dragon Piercer right there. Aim for the face. Aim for the face. There you go. That was a good one.
Oh, they're out of range. Haha!
More. Yeah, another thing I like to do is sit with them just barely out of range so that just them turning will put their head within the hitbox.
Wrong button. Oh, I was out of ammo. Or stamina.
Bow is nice because he can't fucking hit you. Am I right?
Yeah.
You like this bow, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
World's bow. Probably my favorite item.
Oh yeah.
Probably my favorite of the series because I can actually use it and hit.
Oh yeah. He's good.
Get back here, you!
You're not gonna hit it, unfortunately. What I do is, when I think they're about to go flying, I set them up so that I can rain death on them and open up for a Dragon Pierce as soon as they touch the ground.
It's a shame that the dash juice doesn't prevent stamina completely anymore.
Yeah. But, I mean, it was broken as hell when you could infinitely demon mode.
Yeah. However, that wasn't actually as good as it looked like on paper. Because really all it did was allow the...
It allows
the older...
you to not get knocked back, well, reduce knockback, you do extra damage, you attack faster, and you have more flurry attacks. So really it's just a bunch of pluses.
Yeah.
Really good pluses, too. The only real issue with it is that since you were attacking so much, you would sharpen more frequently, but that usually wasn't an issue because by the time people had all that stuff, they were already using very high sharpness dual blades. So they would be sharp.
Oh, do I have the glider mantle equipped? I hope I do. Okay, we're good.
The rope lift is pretty good if you want to traverse from one side of the map to the other.
You don't have rope lift in Expeditions, though.
Yes, you do.
You do?
Yeah.
Neat.
It's a permanent thing once you add it to the ecosystem.
Hmm. Oh!
Yo, what's up, my dude? Yeah, Bo's melee attacks have always been strong as hell. In Generations, if you have poison coating, you can poison a bitch without firing a single arrow and not using up any of your coatings. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, Bo is good, ain't it?
Yeah.
Not as flashy as Longsword, but that doesn't matter because it's practical as hell. It's a good weapon for pretty much any monster, really.
Yep. Ah, damn it.
What were you trying to do there?
I was trying to get that flash fly.
Hi there, Paladin.
Dick! You fluffy bastard!
Oh, and here's the point where you can't stand up anymore.
Come on! God damn it!
Shoot it.
Alright.
Have a bow. Shoot it. Bow synergizes very well with the flashlight gauge. Because you can hit it from range. And if you dragon pierce through a monster into the cage while they're facing it, even better. Because then you get even more dragon pierce.
I need to get out of here.
You're fine. Now you dodge.
Get on the ground!
Shoot its wings. Hitting its wings and face are more likely to knock it down. Body shots don't do much. Nice how you get a face full of Halloumast.
Isn't gonna do shit.
Aim higher. Your aim should, at the lowest, be parallel to the ground. Because the damage drop off from going lower sucks, and if it so much as skims against the ground, it will end Dragon Piercer. That's not actually true, but that's pretty much what it turns out as. So I'm very careful how I do it. Just a Legiana piece.
Where is it?
Probably over there. Yeah, bow's a great weapon.
Yeah.
Doesn't do too much damage per shot, but Dragon Pierce more than makes up for it. Ooh, Dragon Piercing, the big old golden lady. That's gonna be fun. Because suddenly, if you do one from head to tail, you're gonna see 40 orange numbers shoot out, and it's like, oh, I feel accomplished.
Like Obama, or Game Grumps Obama. I'm gonna pee. Where? God. Oh, where? Now, where did he go? I'm probably not going to kill the Legiana, but it's good
Another
practice.
thing about the bow is that because of its immense stun potential, it's very good at preventing flying monsters from running away. Why did you cheat?
I don't know.
Oh, a good thing about close range coding is that it does not affect Dragon Pierce's range. It just ups the damage by a couple points per tick. But otherwise, it's... Next time he touches the ground, try and hit him with a jumping attack. Because that has pretty good chance of count. It's about as ridiculous as the glaive initially was in Full Open. Oop, he gotcha. He's getting tired. He's gonna stop flying soon. Hit. Oh, nice, he fell.
Damn it.
The only issue I have with the jumping attack that the bow has is the way it aims. It does not follow your camera, but more so your path of movement. If you dodge to the side, you can't do it back. That was a bad position at Dragon Pierce. Hit him with a mounting attack at your next opportunity.
Ah, what the hell?
Be aiming. Oh, did that hit?
Yeah, it did.
Nice. But yeah, usually if you hit him 3 times in a row, the third one is almost guaranteed a mount. Close range coding also ups its damage by a lot. By like 5 or 6 points.
Dick. I was in the middle of healing when he got me. Ah, what the hell?
Ah, he's real tired now. Very prone.
Oh, what the hell? I'm stunned. Oh, those can hurt me.
What?
Those spikes.
Eh, he missed. One's like 2. Nice, you knocked him down. That's why.
I don't know.
1, that was a bad position, and 2, you weren't even aiming on that one. Don't necessarily aim directly for the head, aim for just the longest straight line on their body you can find. It's great how this all just turned into bow tutorials. But yeah, once that monster either dies or leaves, I'm gonna
Yeah.
start playing and show you how I bow, bro. Who's above you? What cool?
What?
What are you doing?
I don't know. My character just apparently decided to go full retard.
It's okay, you're just bad at games.
Hi.
Hi there. Well, that was an opportunity to mount. And it worked. I thought he was gonna move out of the way, but no, he's an idiot. Like, yeah, I thought they were gonna move out of the way after you hesitated at the top there for a minute, but I was wrong. Also, for the bow, your special attack is a charge shot. So you charge up your bow and then you fire. It does 3 times as much damage as the jumping attack does. Fire. So it does 3 ticks of like 38 with the bow that you have. There you go, you're getting good. Yeah, bows are nice, simple, easy, fun weapon to use. You're a little more to the left and towards its tail, I would have had better results. Some of the best times are when monsters are charging away.
Oh shit!
You're fine. That's... yeah, there you go. The great thing about the toads is that you can actually get a free Dragon Pierce on while they're in the animation for this aspect, and then another one towards the end of it. So, you synergize very well with toads. Specifically sleep toads. Because they won't wake up if you hit them while they're falling asleep.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. Unless you do an attack that does so much damage it staggers them. In which case, they'll immediately wake up.
Where the fuck were you when I needed you?
Up there. You had a sleep toad, so. It's hard to tell if the grappling hook is more efficient or just sprint climbing is more efficient.
The grappling hook is faster than sprint climbing.
They're roughly the same speed because, yes, you go up a distance faster, but you also slow down at the end of it, and they seem to get to the top of most ledges about the same time. So I think it's more so like a matter of personal preference. Plus, I believe you get hyper armor during grapple. By the way, if you fire a shot immediately in circle, it's a lot easier to line out your range. The range is a little finicky for the melee, but once you get it, another great thing about the bow, even if you do get ice blade, it doesn't matter because, I mean, who cares if your stamina regenerates slow? You're always out of stamina anyways.
Ah, what the hell?
Yeah,
Keep forgetting triangle's not an attack. And I'm stunned! Ah!
you're just not interested.
Oh, what the hell?
You're caught against a wall.
No!
Didn't look like you dodge. Unfortunate.
Fucking stun.
You were just not setting yourself up with the bow. It's better to be in a big, wide open area.
Well,
Don't hug walls.
I was stuck. I actually had a charm that was supposed to negate stun for a while, and it didn't do shit.
It doesn't negate it, it just lessens the lightness. Well, it depends on what stun it's talking about. Paralysis stun or concussion stun?
Concussion stun. It didn't even shorten the timer, it actually made it longer.
highly doubt that. Either that or you're mixing this up with some other game.
Hmm.
Because Monster Hunter doesn't really lie.
Yeah.
It might talk things up a bit so that they sound better than they really are, but it doesn't flat out.
Whee! Hey, you miss me?
Hi there.
Ow. Crap, I should have eaten.
I don't eat right now. Well, except for rations. I do rations. First thing you do on a quest is max your stamina, and then you're good. You need to wait on the bow's attack because it only hits during the beginning.
Oh, that steers like...
But you can shoot an arrow while in the air, so that's a useful thing. Not with the glider, I don't. Yeah. Close range, you lose about half of your range. You just don't have a good night so far away. And you don't need to sharpen.
Yeah.
This is melee but long range is essentially what the bow is. It's really just a good weapon regardless of hunting. Now it's actually easy to use. Yeah, the most surefire ways to land the melee attack is to dodge directly forwards or backwards. Because then it'll go almost exactly where your camera is aiming. But if you go to the side, it's usually in a fixed direction. Based on where your camera was facing, what you dodge. At least that's what I think it's like. Probably not so. Honestly, I don't understand how that doesn't break your ankles.
Why did I belly flop?
Because you don't have a weapon out and you dodged. The greatest place to land your hunting attack is on their face. Because with that, it's usually every other one I do. Aim more so where their head will be.
Oh, what the fuck?
The times with the bow when you go for heal is usually immediately after they whip an attack. Like, an attack you can avoid without dodging, sort of thing. Or if you knock them down. So, you know, with a bow, aggressive healing is not a viable option. Since you're usually at mid-range, they can do with almost anything. Also, you can sprint more.
Oh wow,
Yep.
I got him.
So much easier than melee weapons, am I right?
Somewhat.
I mean, with the longsword, he was slapping you left and right last time.
Yeah.
But with the bow, yeah, he only hit you a few times. And usually when you were trying to heal. You only died like once, right? Once, twice?
Yeah, once.
So, I mean, yeah, that's better than your longsword attempt, where you died. Twice. Almost 3 times. So yeah, pretty good weapon, yeah.
Yeah. And now for some material farming. Everybody's favorite. First things first. Damn it!
Yeah. It takes forever to charge, but it's one of the quicker recharging mantles, so... Anyway.
Health mantle charges the fastest, by the way. What the hell?
Neat.
Well, I did want to go to 14, so... That's nice. Oh!
They're endemic life. Weird anglers. They look like goblins.
But that's a baby gobel.
It's called something else. I don't remember what though. I have caught a few of those though.
Gets points.
They're fish, but they can walk around on land. It's weird.
They're like the mudfish.
Yeah. Except they're anglers. They're just weird in general.
Oh.
What?
Can I catch those? Probably can.
The things on the wall?
Nope.
Those are plants.
God.
Yeah. I didn't really know about that place either. Unless it's where I think it is.
Oh. Chromokines. Jump!
Falls off ledge. Hey, you wanna be my buddy? I think you're near a camp.
Hmm?
If that's where I think it is, you should be near a camp.
If it is, I haven't unlocked it yet.
Oh, no, never mind. It's not where I thought it was. It's by the, cuckoo nest. Or tsetse, yeah, cuckoo nest. Place where they tend to rest. Wedge wheels, man. They're the greatest way to get around.
Spider-Man? Spider-Man.
Yeah, except you're very bad at it.
Yeah.
It's really easy. Just keep aiming with your slinger whenever you're in the air and hit circle. You can hit them from so far away. It's weird though, because they're not endemic life.
Yeah. Wish I could get a wedge beetle.
It would be.
Catching those things is hard.
What, the floating things?
Yeah.
No, actually.
Really?
There's this one point where they're almost guaranteed to be within range, and it's by the Romalican camp in the Coral Islands. Which I got that one.
Hmm.
That's the shield one, actually. It's in one of the lower points of the map. I don't remember exactly where. Hooray! Your first paratoad. Ooh, it's getting all misty. Ouch. Pop my toes.
Hmm. Oh, so you can get coral crystals up here. Neat.
Pretty much any mining point.
Yeah, because I was looking at a guide and it said you could only get coral crystals in 14 and I think 10.
You can get... If it can drop from that type of mining point in that map, it can drop from any of them.
Well, hi.
Just
Round 2?
Sure.
And here in a little bit we'll get some lunch.
Alright.
See how good you are.
Yep. I didn't realize that was a ledge there. I don't really go to this area that often.
Yeah. Coral Highlands is where I've actually done most of my stuff, although I've hunted the fewest monsters here.
He wasn't gonna follow me. That's upsetting.
Yeah.
Oh well.
However... Actually, now that I think about it, I've killed more monsters in the first area than anywhere else. Because of the Puki and the Tobikadachi. Hopefully we can kill enough Lagina to make their entire high rank set. Oh, low rank or something.
Look at me. Look at me, bitch. Ah, he didn't look at me. No.
Hey, you shot him in the ass though.
Yeah. Usually, I set it up with a very risky one, where they turn and look at me just before I hit them. Darn. Forget that he has a lot of reach on his lunge.
Yeah.
When you're really low on stamina, your bow essentially goes to auto-fire mode.
Yeah.
Which is nice, but it's only the single shots.
Yeah, you're really far out of range, and I don't know, have you noticed the, critical fire yet?
You mean the orange numbers?
No. The screen shake.
Oh yeah, when you're at perfect range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Bow is a mid-range weapon. I use a bow that does slightly more damage, though.
Yeah.
Plus, I can't hear anything because you have headphones.
Here. You want one?
There we go, that's better.
Yeah, I'm use the phone since you have the remote. Probably swap it with the mic remote when you have a chance. Actually, maybe not, because the mic can pick me up fine.
Haha.
Granted, my voice projects a lot.
You're also just loud,
Yeah.
which is the biggest part. Look at me. Ah. Look me right in the face as I fuck you.
That missed.
No, that hit him.
It hit?
Yes. You can tell by the audio, which is why I play with sound. Because that way I can tell how many times it hits. If you dodge at the right time, you can also get invincibility from their roars.
Yeah.
Which is amazing with the bow. Because then you can set up for a dragon piercer at point blank range and succeed. What's up?
So far, out of all the world monsters I've seen, Legiana has my favorite form. Although Tobikadachi is by far my favorite.
Oops. There we go. Ah well. I'm used to using the healing one or the flash cage, so that way I can, you know, actually have safe times to heal. Plus your items are set up a bit differently than mine are, so I don't know where things are. Wow, you've used all your mega potions already. Alright then. Because if you get knocked down in the middle of using it, then it counts as a use.
I have more.
Well, that's interesting.
What?
Just
how it went, and there it is. All that everywhere.
If you're wondering what happened, I'm fucking around with a piece of flint and steel. Poof.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a flint and steel. It honestly looked more so like it was just a normal buckle. So I was like, oh, that's dusty as hell. Agiana, where are thou? You're over this way. Let's go.
And hold correctly and... Damn it. Ploof. Smoke looks so cool.
In the light, yes. Otherwise, it's just like, oh, dirty air.
Sparks are fun too.
At some point, you're gonna set your hair on fire, and I'm gonna be like, "Heh, you're an idiot."
I have never once been able to light anything using an actual piece of flint and steel.
Oh, hi there.
So I'm very concerned how early man managed to start fires as much as they needed to.
Because you're just bad at it. Ooh, that was a good shot. Yeah, boy.
Get him right in the butt. I think also we're doing reduced damage because we're technically speaking using the Legiana bow.
I don't think that applies at all. Haha! Ah, crap, I hit X on accident. Well, I'm an idiot. Oh well. Yeah, I'm very good at timing my jumping attacks so that they land. It's like my main form of attack. Especially now that he's...
Which expedition areas? Mid-expedition or...
No, those are different expeditions.
Ah. Neat. The next mission we do after you kill this guy, we're gonna
Look
head
at me.
to...
Ah, come on. He hit me literally a split second before I could
do
fire.
some exploration in the Rotten Lands, so...
Rotten Vale.
Yeah, Rotten Vale. So, we're gonna do a quest there, and then I need to find the Gremlin Kinds there, because I haven't found them yet.
I don't remember where they are.
Yeah, I found the one here, I know I did.
You have the troopers.
Yeah. I also have yet to figure out how the hell to get to the one in Wildfire Waste. I can't figure out how to get to that area.
You know where the quicksand hole is?
Yeah.
It's right by that.
Yeah, I know where that is, I just can't figure out how to get into it.
On the top side, there's this little hole next to the wall. You drop down there.
You have to drop into it.
Yes.
How do you make the thing a sinkhole then?
No, not the sinkhole itself.
Oh.
It's close by.
Oh.
The sinkhole only happens when certain monsters do certain attacks on it, or if you blow something up on it.
Huh.
Yeah. So, like, if there's a turf war on top of it, it'll knock the monsters down. Yeah, see, I wait to heal until I know I am safe. Wait, did you go up or down? You went down.
I kind of want to figure out how to get dual audio for this to work, though.
Probably need some sort of spliced headphones.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
all
I would
turned
try
around.
plugging. I tried plugging a splitter in, but that makes the mic stop working. So that way we could both hear the actual game audio at the same time. I mean, I would use a USB headset
it.
too, but I don't have one. I wonder how much capture cards are.
Good question.
My battery's almost dead.
Oh, a neat thing about the horn one, your Palico has hyper armor when it's on the drum. It cannot be knocked down.
Holy crap.
Aw, that's rude. He doesn't like me hitting his tail.
Pretty expensive, actually.
Yeah, capture cards are pretty namey. Okay. So apparently my Palico just knocked him down.
I mean, I can get one at
Neat.
one at Walmart for $70. That's neat.
Ah. I've only fought the Legiana twice with the bow, this being my second time. So I'm not the greatest at fighting it specifically.
Pretty good at adapting weapons, though. Not so much getting good at them.
He's one where I have to actually worry about conserving stamina.
Yeah, because the ice thing, though.
Not so much the ice, it's just the way he attacks, I have to be ready to dodge. And then I can follow up. Because if I don't have enough stamina to dodge out of the way, then I'll be in trouble. That was a good one.
It's a shame the Legiana doesn't have a tail card set, though.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, he doesn't.
Oh. Well, I broke his tail.
Yeah, he has a tail break, but he doesn't have any tail sets.
That means that the horn fucks him sideways then.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
your dad wants you.
Alright.
Now.
Leave you to your devices, favor.
Alright.
Sure.
Ouch. Oops. Where did they go? See, they're over that way. Alright. No, I gotta go that way. I'm an idiot. Ouch. Wow. Aw. Oh, is this fun? Ooh. Nice. Nice. Ouch. I got you a plate.
Nice.
Yep. You're welcome. All right. Okay. Whee. Oh. So that one's good. Let's see. What's that over there? Oh, I can't see it. Well. Alright then. Oh wait, no, I have piercing pods. Those are so much better. Ooh, never mind. Hang on.
Thank you.
Yep. Fighting a Paolumu.
Oh.
Wow, I did not get hit at all during that whole ordeal. Oh, they ran away. Hello.
I broke several parts of the Paolumu, both wings and part of its tail, I believe. Either that or its back. I really don't like the splash this bow does, because then I can't tell what attacks the monster's doing half the time. Because this one does a goopy splash effect every time I hit the monster. I don't like water weapons in this game. The visual effect bothers me so much. Whereas poison, it's, you know, very easy to see through, but this, it's a big old bright splash right in your face. If I have it aimed right, I should be able to hit him a bunch of times from off the ledge. Paolumu is extremely susceptible to circle spams. Because he doesn't move around much.
But think about it, he has a lot of the Gypsaurus moves.
Yeah.
I think he's the one that has Gas Extract.
Possibly.
Him or the Kulu-Yaka, or whatever. Maybe even the Great Gyros.
I think the Baroth, or not Baroth, the Geratodus drops Oh well, only one way to find out.
Actually, there's more than one way.
Well, there's one really easy way to do it, and that's by checking with the researcher. Checking out your monster
There's an easier
info.
way, which is Googling it.
Or, you know, we could just check with the researcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that big old splash effect I don't like, because whenever I hit a monster up close, it's hard to tell when they're about to charge.
It might be the lighting of the area.
No, it's the splash. This certain elemental attacks have visual effects when they do damage. Splash, splash, splash. I don't like the splash. It's very distracting. And this way he should stand up and get right into it. I was a little too early on that one.
Lomu's weird.
It's Stitch.
With wings.
Yeah. How about you shut up and I mount you?
You'd expect it to be susceptible to sonic bombs, though. Oh wait, those don't exist in this game.
You can scream really loudly or use a hunting horn.
Yeah.
Scatternuts count as sonic bombs.
Oh really?
Yeah, they make loud noises. Wow. Don't you just love it when the game inverts on itself? That's always nice.
Wait, there are sonic bombs. They're just really hard to get a hold of.
Ah, the terrain. Ouch. Yes, I see you're angry. Oh, he's very tired if he is already running away like that. See ya. Yeah, he's very tired. He's limp flying. Wee crunch. Alright, so that means he's right up there. This is a good place to have the bow. Alright, so he's lying like that. The best place to be hitting him would be from over here.
So is it like length of his body or limbs it can hit?
Just, the more it passes through, the better.
Hmm.
And if you can hit it through several overlapping parts, even better because it can hit more times occasionally. So like for him, the length of his body is bigger than his wingspan. So if you can shoot him from tail to face, you'll be good.
Tail?
Easier from tail to face because of the way his tail moves.
Like, your dad says that you're still not having sex with
I know. I was eating lunch.
Also, I cleaned up the counters with the
Hey, thank
trays,
you. Thank you.
But you still need to run over them again.
I know.
Really? Did you just fly away just so that you could come over and do that while I was picking up your footprints?
Yeah.
What a bitch.
Just like, ah, my face. Ah, my ass.
Yeah, he's very susceptible to see that. I don't know why, but I say C instead of circle.
Probably you might just be having console confusion.
No, because I play PlayStation almost primarily.
Yeah.
Actually, I do play it primarily.
Yeah.
I guess it's C because it's short for circle.
Yeah.
Aim a little higher than you think you'd have to.
It's a shame that some of the cooler monsters in this game don't have tail clips. Like the Tobi Kadachi is really weird, because I can't tell whether it has a tail clip or not.
I believe so. It just has a really tough tail.
Yeah. Tougher than it should be for its size. And the
Paolumu has a fucking indestructible as hell rock tail, and it's a small monster.
Yeah. And that bothers me.
That's just how it's set up. That's just how this thing
Yeah, like he is
is.
another one of those offenders too, because that's a fucking wyvern.
If it has a ropey tail, normally you can't clip it. That's just kind of how they do it.
Gormagala had a kind of a ropey tail.
It was so much thicker than these.
Kushaladora has one of those kinds of tails.
That one
So
I
does
haven't
the
fought.
Teostra and Lunastra.
They're also larger monsters, aren't they?
They're all elder dragons, though.
Yeah. Which makes them
Kirin
another
doesn't have a
exception.
tail clip, though. And it's an elder dragon, though.
Kirin is a horse.
Yeah.
That one's a clear exception. Ah, crap.
would say-
I fired an extra shot when I shouldn't have.
I would say the Gogmazeus has a tail clip, but
Who knows if you can even see that thing's tail.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, sprint healing. Amazing.
Yeah, that was my that and the Dolomadura are my favorite monsters from World.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Gormagali are cool and all, but late game, you're just a pain in the ass to fight.
Why is it sparkling? Oh, it's because of the scout flies. I keep forgetting that the scout flies do that.
Especially the Chaos Magala. That fight sucks.
Ooh, Slinger Thorns are good. They stick to monsters, and then if you hit them, they explode.
Yeah.
They synergize very well with Dragon Piercers. Because if you can stick a couple to their face, then if you can get a Dragon Pierce from behind, that's a lot of head damage, which can concuss really easily.
Yeah. For a double cross in Generations, methinks that Barafuku and Mizatsune are my favorites.
Mizatsune is a very neat monster to fight. Its Hydro Pump is scary, though.
Yeah.
Water jets in general
It's-
are terrifying. Alright, so where did you need to go now?
Go to the Rotten Vale. Do a quest there. I'll let you play, though.
I'm gonna eat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna set it up. You can go AFK. We're gonna go AFK for a little bit, but not ending the stream, so you'll be here. And I'll be able to listen to you.
Yay.
Claim rewards. Wow.
Yeah. Heartbreaking and killing.
Tail webbing, hide, frost sack, bone plus. This is a low rank. What?
You're welcome for the nice drops.
Okay.
Wow, the largest and the smallest you've fought. Neat.
Yeah.
I think I fought the smaller one.
Those are historically.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty
smallest
sure
has not changed though. I remember that number. One of us might have killed the largest though, because
for the Palu move, it only shows the largest.
yeah, that's
which
the biggest
would
one.
imply that you've only fought one by that logic.
Yeah.
Which means that we found both the largest and the smallest Legianas in this mission.
Alright, maybe. I don't know. I'm assuming that's how it works, because it would tell you how each of the size things works. Or tell you which one's what. The older games, for any Monster Hunter fans that come by this video, and you guys remember the Hell Hunter quest from some of the older games, and unlocking them is a pain in the ass, because you have to go through a whole bunch of different monster quests and fight them a whole bunch of times to fight the largest and smallest variations. Because you end up having to find the Silver Crown and the Gold Crown, and that's how you unlock your Hell Hunter quests. You have to have a certain amount of percent complete for each level.
It's just time consuming. It doesn't sound all that bad.
It can be pretty annoying, because some monsters that they're actually either harder to fight if they're larger or if they're smaller. Like, for example, for anyone who's actually ever fought the Tetsukabra in the older games, small ones are a pain in the ass.
They're generally faster.
Yeah.
The super tiny one from the special quest was a bitch. Because, dear God, when that thing upheaves boulders, it upheaves tectonic plates.
Yeah. And then there's the Demetrios. Technically speaking...
Demetrius.
Yeah, and the more recent games, I know a lot of people gave us shit for hacking the game and everything, but For Ultimate was fun. I know I will.
Not I will, right now. It needs to get done.
Hey.
The kitchen needs to get clean. Candace needs to get busy on the living room and the dining room.
I get it. Alright. Anywho, I've got stuff I need to do real quick. But, the Demetrios quests were hilarious, though. Because one of the things you could do when hacking the game was you could make the size of monsters ridiculously huge. Or you could make them stupidly small, and it was just one of the funniest things ever.
A tiny monster with giant attacks is very scary.
Yeah.
Then you can't even get close.
Yeah, I had a couple hacked quests on 4 Ultimate with some of the more interesting monsters, and let's just say no one would ever play those quests with me because they knew they were hacked. Like, a tiny... By the way, the absolute smallest size you can actually load a Celtis Queen in, 4 Ultimate was, breaks the game, giving it the hitboxes of the largest with its attacks. However, its hitboxes make sense where they could hit you, so they're a little weird. So when it does
entire sentence there,
it
contradicts itself.
Kind of hard. Their hitboxes make sense despite being larger than they should be. So there's not the problem of if you're point blank on the monster, you're not going to be able to hit them. Or they'll be able to hit you from stupidly far away. It's like, it's basically the thing's hitbox plus the little hitboxes. So it can hit you at the normal, like, large size and then hit you with the small size as well. Granted, I think it's easier to dodge with it being smaller. Probably because the iframes are larger.
No. monster size has nothing to do with iframes.
Yeah. It was weird. Because if you actually
It's
loaded
a
the
hack
game...
quest, it's not going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Also, how does something being like the size of your thumb having attacks that are the size of a room make sense?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. However, the smallest you could make the Celtus Queen in the Hat Quest was about the size of, like, I don't know, a small car. I mean,
It's not much smaller. That's like half its normal size.
Is it? I remember that thing being huge.
It's not really that big. At most, it's like 3 times your size, from what I've seen. For the basic Celtus Queen. Not very.
I mean, from what I've seen when I played it, like, one of its legs is probably the size of a car.
A car is about as tall as a person.
Yeah.
Being
No, like
slightly
lengthwise.
short. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. They're talking about as tall as a car is. By the length of a car, then its total height, yeah, about that of a car.
Yeah, and its tail's like 3 of them.
No, that's way out of proportion. At most 2.
Probably. Maybe
Probably
2.
1.5.
Yeah.
Accurately.
But
Its tail is a bit longer than its leader.
yeah, it was
Not that big though.
That was one of my favorite monsters to fight in 4, though. Favorite monster in general, not so much.
Bragadios was a fun one to fight with the glaive.
Yeah. Personally, I don't like the hitboxes that Brachydios has for the newer games. Mainly because I get pinged by his punches where his tail is. Like, I'll be getting away from him and I'll be, like, behind
just
him.
His fists that are part of the hitbox. If he swings his tail with the punch,
He
tail
doesn't.
hits 2. He does for some of them.
Yeah,
Not
some of them,
very
and they don't.
obviously.
They rarely ever do that much damage. But like, I'm
Mostly you're
taking
just
the
bad at avoiding hits.
Yeah.
That's your biggest issue.
Ugh.
You're being hit with the tail end of the hitbox. The very, very bad.
I also think they shrunk his slime pools too.
I don't think so. This thing is about the same size as it is in 4 Ultimate.
No, in 4 Ultimate and Generations, they shrank it from the older ones, because in 3 Ultimate, his smallest pool, I remember being a lot bigger.
It was also on a different console, if I remember correctly.
No,
Okay,
3
that's
Ultimates.
different than I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Never mind.
3 Ultimate and 4 Ultimate both have Wii U releases, but they were both released for the 3DS.
I mean, with them having the smaller ones, it makes sense, because with it being that big, apparently he was a nightmare back then. Because, you know, you couldn't avoid it.
He was easier back then too, because his standard physical, like if he didn't inflict the slime or blow you up, like that damage still the same, but his physical was a lot weaker in the other games. He had less health. Like I remember, like when I actually fought him in high rank in 4 Ultimate, it took me like by myself longer than it normally would have in Try or Freedom Unite when he was introduced.
Well, those ones are also different. You gotta take into account the balancing. that they
Yeah,
do.
and also the
With the
damage
games.
system. The damage mathematics have actually been the same since Freedom Unite. Not just standard Freedom or Unity, or Try, which I played. Where the damage mathematics back then leaned way more towards great sword, long sword, hammer, and bow being the best.
It's more so that they're doing it based off of how do we make this weapon feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
That's what it's been turning into.
Back then, the light bowgun was just trash. No, it was unusable.
The light bowgun really isn't that bad of a weapon. Most people say that it's garbage. It
Yeah.
just takes patience and items is all.
Yeah.
It's not much different than dual blades. It's essentially the ranged version of dual blades.
Yeah, in the more really recent games, the light bowgun has been a lot better. In this one, it's definitely a lot better on all those neat little abilities it has, like a little bomb punch thing that it has. I like that ability, and that works really well.
The stronger your shot is that hits it, the stronger the explosion. Plus, they can last for several explosions.
Yeah.
Meaning that if you set up a bunch of those and land a clutch shot or wyvern fire directly on top of it, Ooh, that's a lot
Yeah,
of damage.
there are a lot of. It's a more tactical weapon, and it has the.
It's best in missions with other people.
Yeah, on console, however, it's gonna be really lackluster because of cursor movement. On PC, and this is actually one of the things that happens with.
Mouse is just easier.
Yeah.
Because you have
All of the ranged weapons, including the bow, they are so much more powerful on PC versions. When the PC port of this
as
comes
in
out,
they do more damage or just easier. to
all
aim?
of the above, because they're easier
Why
to
would they
aim.
boost the damage for online
It's-
though?
It's because it's easier to aim. It's actually that they don't do more
So then
damage.
it doesn't boost the damage.
It's-
You answered me incorrectly.
You get the damage bonuses easier.
It's not that you get them easier, it's just easier to aim. I
Yeah.
asked you if it did more damage or was easier to aim, and you said yes to both.
Well, it's kind of a hard one because online is the weird one, by the way, because accuracy of your shot increases your damage
That's
quite.
why I specified easier
differently.
to aim or do more
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
I gave an either or
You're
scenario.
right.
Yeah.
You just missed the Penn and Teller episode. No, they had Gilbert Gottfried on it.
Meh. But anywho, when this one, I don't know if this one has like the weak point mechanics like the other ones
It has
do.
weak points.
Yeah. Like,
And it also has what parts are weaker against what types of damage.
Yeah.
Sharp, blunt, or ranged.
yeah. Like, in Monster Hunter Online for the PC, if you'd actually do, like, there was headshot damage, and then if you hit a monster in the eye, they would take even more damage.
I don't think that's a thing for this.
And so, if that's a thing, then that pinpoint accuracy that the bow,
I don't think
heavy
that's a thing.
gun, and light
It's
are
more
going to get.
so this body part takes this much damage. This body
Yeah.
part takes this much damage. Like the whole of the head, unless there's a special armored part, takes the same amount of damage.
Yeah. Heart breaks in the other games are a lot harder to do, though. Because I remember fighting some monsters, and didn't matter how long or how hard I hit their tail with whatever weapon I was using, it just wouldn't fucking break. I've also watched videos of people fighting the Rajang in this one. I'm not okay with him being in this game.
Why?
In the other ones, he's a pain in the ass.
So,
He hurts.
it's the Diablos. The Diablos is easy with the bow.
Yeah. And
The bow literally trivializes the Diablos, especially if your Palico's using the flashfly cage.
Yeah.
Because then he can't attack you 90% of the time.
Brachydios I don't think is in this game yet, but I hope they put him in.
That would be interesting. Although he would be an absolute nightmare to any non-ranged attacker.
Yeah.
Not even the fucking glaive going straight aerial will be able to avoid that.
Yeah.
Oh, you paused it?
Now we're not paused, we're just talking for a little bit. Well, I gotta go.
Yeah. We should probably end the stream here since we don't really know how long it's gonna be, and you know.
Yeah, it's 2 hours in, so.
Yeah,
And
that's a good point to
hope
end it.
the viewers enjoyed this one.
Yeah.
Good night.
They're probably gonna talk shit